everyone, Emily Britt here. Wanted to welcome you to your fresh start. Today we're going to go through shake days and cleanse day scheduling. I know that it's a lot to take in when you first get your pack in the mail, but what is really great about this video is you can stop and start and kind of go back, replay, or watch it over and over again. So as we go through our cleansing and fat burning pack and our cleanse days and shake days, you're going to see a schedule which I am going to follow through the entire program. Let's start first on the shake days. Those are the first 2 days of your cleansing and fat burning program. Shake days. They'll be your blue days when you see it on your calendar. When you wake up, drink 1 to 2 ounces of Ionic Supreme. You can store this Ionic Supreme in the refrigerator. Now, Ionic Supreme comes in 3 different options when you're ordering. It comes in liquid, which you can store simply in the refrigerator. You can do a shot real quick. If your morning requires you to be very busy, it's probably the best way to go. Now, if you're like me, I like to sip on the warm Ionics and drink it as a tea. So I purchased the powder Ionics, and I'm at home, so for me that was a great option. And it's helped me replace my coffee habit. But if you can warm up, I wouldn't say heat because everything here is very, it's cold pressed, so you want to keep all the adaptogens and everything in place. So make sure if you're warming this not to go too warm with it. There are people who like it lukewarm as well, or just straight out of the tap. And about 4 ounces of water. You can drink it up to 8, 12 ounces, but it'll dilute if, of course, you add more. You can also have this in individual packs as well if you are on the go and want to take it in the car with you. You can just pour a little in, stir, and go if you travel a lot for work. It's a wonderful product to take with you on the road. So after you take your 1 to 2 ounces of Ionics, you're going to drink water throughout the morning. Now in the list on the shake days, it will say drink your water right after. It just is in that order. It doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to drink 8 to 16 ounces of water immediately after you take your Ionics. Just throughout the morning. Next, after about 20 minutes after your Ionic Supreme, you want to let that settle and get to your gut and start working to keep things balanced in your body. This is when we take our shake. So you've received in your cleansing and fat burning pack 4 different options in shakes, which you designed your pack. So you could have chocolate, vanilla, isolene Pro, which the difference really is about 12 grams of protein between the Pro and the isolene regular shake. At this point, you're going to have your shake. What I love is blending it with a little bit of ice and cold water. That's the best way to have it. It's nice and creamy. Don't add anything to your shake. A lot of people want to add and what have you. Getting the nutrients is great. Sometimes we need to add at the beginning to start changing our taste buds, but really to have the integrity of the full program, really work to stay with the program and having it just with water and ice. Or if you're blending it in a blender cup with a little whisk ball, simply just shake it and drink and go. Now, throughout the morning, you're going to continue to drink your water, but as you have your shake, you're going to take your natural accelerator. So here we've got, this is going to really help your metabolism to speed up a little bit, so just take one of those with your shake. You'll also see if you invested in the Ageless Essentials in Product B, you'll have your AM and PM pack. At this point, with your shake or right after, take your AM pack, the morning pack. You'll feel amazing. That's really the icing on the cake, that it's number 4 and number 5 in the pillars. Mid-morning snack. It says pick an option from the shake day support options below. So if you track down, you'll see the fiber snacks, the slim cakes, Ice of Delights, Ice of Snacks, and then also you could add 2 ounces of Cleanse for Life. those mid-morning snacks are really helpful to keep you from really taking you off target and off task. So make sure to really focus on drinking your water and having a snack that's going to focus mainly on your options. Now, lunchtime. Oh, I cannot believe it. It's lunchtime already. Here you're going to either use a 400 to 600 calorie meal, or you're going to flip-flop and have your shake. So you're either going to go back to your shake option or have a very simple meal of a lean meat, protein, chicken or fish, and then have some sort of a small grain. My favorite is quinoa or brown rice. And then also incorporate greens. That way you're getting a full blend of what you need. Now, continue drinking your water. We're continuing through the afternoon options. It says mid-afternoon snack and supplement. You're going to pick another one of those options. I love the Isa Delights. It takes away the hunger, as does the little Isa Scooby snacks. So those are really low calorie but keeps you on track. For women, you can keep them in your purse. For men, in your briefcase or in your carrying case to work. As you make your way home and you're going to have dinner, one of the best ways to do this is to have your shake at dinner time. That's how Isagenix recommends it, and you'll also see, and what I've seen in my clients, is the best results comes when you have your shake at night and you have a lunch meal. However, you can flip-flop, which I love that. You can flip-flop. There is options in the way of doing so. You'll mix your 2 scoops of isoline shake with 8 ounces of water, and then you're going to take your 1 packet, your PM pack. Now this time I'm going to pull the men's PM pack out. Just AM and PM packs are a little bit different, but you'll take your PM pack here with your shake or with your dinner, and then later on in the evening you'll have your ISA flush. Many times people say, is this necessary? Well, I will tell you, on cleanse days, if you're not getting your colon ready, you may get a little backed up. Why? Because we're pulling all those toxins into the colon for renewal. So our colon will harden. So we want to prep, especially on day 1 and day 2, by making sure to take the ISA flush and getting the colon ready and soft so it's able to extract everything that comes into it from the cleanse days. Let's focus on cleanse days, shall we? Now, we're going to do cleanse days. It's a very simple way to think about this. It took me a long time, so I actually kept my schedule with me for the first number of times I cleansed, and in fact, until I really understood how this went, because I wanted to honor the system. Cleanse days. There are a couple different options here. If you're home or in an office space where you are able to keep a full bottle in the refrigerator, that's the best option, I feel. However, many times people want to maybe drink their cleanse as a tea. You can also have the Cleanse for Life here. To go through this, 4 ounces of Cleanse for Life every 4 hours, starting with when you wake on cleanse days. You can also go ahead and do powder cleanse. Now know this, a lot of people are not really aware that it's 2 scoops every time you're going to be cleansing. So 2 scoops every 4 hours for the powder. Also, it comes in little individual bottles. So if you're traveling or you're on the go, you want to take them with you in the car, put them in your purse or in your bag, you have the 2-ounce bottles. Keep those in the refrigerator. The colder the better. Here we go. So after we have our first 4-ounce Cleanse for Life, or mix your 2 level scoops in 4 to 8 ounces of water, you're going to take 1 natural accelerator even on cleanse days. Okay? That will jumpstart your metabolism. Also, we're not going to leave out our AM and PM packs. We're going to take our AM pack now. Now, the morning snack, those Isa Delight chocolates, as well as the Isa Delight Scooby snacks, really are your go-to for cleanse days as far as the snacks. Now, if you're like me and have blood sugar issues, you may need to have a little quarter of an apple or a quarter of a pear. when I consider an apple, you want to keep it low glycemic. So what apples are low glycemic? And yes, there is a difference. If you choose a green apple, that actually is low glycemic, and it keeps your blood sugars from going up and down. It keeps you really stable, and that is really what low glycemic means before I would go into numbers and explaining all of it to you. Now, how do we continue here? I love to consider this. Every 4 hours I'm doing Cleanse for Life liquid, and every other opposing 4 hours I'm doing some sort of a snack. Okay, so it's either going to be those Iceless Scooby snacks, those Isis snacks, or we've got the Ice of Delights as some great options. Here we go into our next 4 hours. Drink the Cleanse for Life and mix 2 level scoops of the Cleanse for Life powder with 4 to 8 ounces of purified water. Your afternoon snack, take 2 isogenic snacks and drink 1 to 2 glasses of purified water and take a Natural Accelerator capsule. So this will be your second Natural Accelerator capsule with your afternoon snack. Cleanse 3, 4 hours later, after your second cleanse, you're going to be moving over to having another 4 ounces of Cleanse for Life, or the powder, and then continuing to drink water throughout the day. As we're cleansing, we want to continue drinking water. Some side effects to note: if you're not getting enough water, you may have a headache. You may feel very fatigued. Some of these things, when we increase our water, all of a sudden it goes away. So make sure to keep yourself very hydrated. So your evening snack. So you're going to take 2 Isis snacks here and then drink 1 to 2 glasses of purified water again. And then cleanse for your last cleanse of the day is 4 ounces of liquid, and then continue to drink your water. At night, to remember your Isa Flush and your PM pack of the Ageless Essentials. I hope I have answered some of your questions, and thank you so much for tuning in today. And have a great fresh start, have a great shake and cleanse opportunity with yourself to get totally healthy.